Hello, syllables, chapter 1 of my book. Whenever you're having problems with English spelling, often it's of great help to break the word down into its syllables and take it slowly, step by step, syllable by syllable. And the question is, what is a syllable? A syllable, remember that words are simply sounds strung together in a logical order. And a syllable is a sound based on a vowel or a one or two vowels put together, and the consonants that go with that vowel to create that special sound. Let's take a nice easy one. A-N. Atomical. Anatomical. You have syllables. Now, the syllables are in two groups, quite easy to remember: the open syllable and the closed syllable. We'll look at the closed syllable first. In a closed syllable, the vowel is followed by a consonant. Okay? And almost always the sound will be a short sound. And the word anatomical is a very good example. An, A followed by N, closed, therefore short sound. At, very similar. M follows the O. Ik, al. All those five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are short sounds in closed syllables. Inspector. Inspector. Bil ik al. Embarrassing. There's a nice long one. Embarrassing. Bar, ras, ing. Notice that the division is between the two R's. And the same with up, pos, sum. Up, pos, sum. Most people just call it a possum, but actually it begins, the spelling is O-double-P, and it has two S's. If the number of consonants attached to that specific vowel can be can be 4 or 5. Sack, pick, luck, sing, bend, kill, dodge, ledge, judge. These are, although they are longer than just short words like an and at, they are syllables. What if the word has two consonants together, like success or accident, or in this case, embarrassing? When we divide the word into syllables, we'll find that this C, the first C, is pronounced like a K, and the second one is pronounced like an S. Success. There's your division. Same with accident. Ac sounds like a K. Sid sounds like an S. There's your division. If the letters are together and belong together, like the CK, you don't divide those. Ill, two L's, don't divide those. In the word embarrassing, B-A-R-R-A-S-I-N-G. Bar, ras, ing. The division is between the two R's. Vowel diphthongs are almost always long sounds. Boat, bait, boot, harm, sail, head, out. Long, diphthong, two vowels together, and then nearly always a long sound. Other long sounds we'll get from open syllables. Open syllables, the vowel is not followed by a consonant. Let's take the first word, deviation. D, V, A, shun. The D, the V, and the A are considered open syllables. They're not followed by a consonant, and they have the long sound. Unique. We cannot call that unique. Unique. It is unique. We have the long U sound. Digraph. If it were D-I-G, then it would be dig. But since it's simply D-I, graph is a separate syllable. D-I, it has to be long, die. Create, remain, silent, usually. Long U, short A, and the li on the end, able. Where to divide the words? Does it make a difference? You might think, well, does it really make a difference whether I say D-I-G or just a D-I in digraph? Actually, it makes a great deal of difference to the meaning of many words. Let's take, and the sound, and the pronunciation, of course. Defeat, D-E. But deference, deference, D, both start D-E, defeat, deference. How about open and operate? Operate, open. There's a nice easy one for you. Silly and silent. Silly, silent. Mating, matter. And probably the most popular of all these interesting words, what's the difference between dining and dinner? The letter N. No D-I and N-I-N-G, or D-I-N-N-E-R. Die or din. Dining, dinner. The difference is not only spelling, but sound and meaning. Propel, to propel. Proper. Quite different words, quite different meanings. And of course, the really big one, Titanic. Titanic. Titular. Titular. Tie and tit. Tie and tit. This applies to some interesting words. These words are spelled the same, look the same, but if you move the accent on the word, you get a completely different word. Let's take the noun, the address. This is the address. If you turn it into a verb, to address. He will address the meeting. Same word, different sound. The contract, what you sign, and to contract, something that shrinks. The refuse, the garbage. To refuse, to say no. The entrance, the gateway. To entrance, to fascinate. Just moving the accent makes a world of difference, and in this case also the sound is changed by where we divide our syllables. So we've looked at syllables, a very useful way to help us to learn how to spell a word. It also improves pronunciation Good pronunciation is always necessary, and it helps us with the meaning of a word too.